You were not born tired. There was a time when your eyes opened with hunger, when mornings felt like invitations instead of punishments. You once chased effort with joy. You once believed that becoming better was exciting. But slowly, quietly, without noticing, your energy began to leak away. Not through work, not through struggle, but through confusion. You started running in too many directions. You began saying yes when your soul whispered no. You began living a life that looked impressive but felt empty. And that is where exhaustion is born. Takeshi Ryu, a forgotten warrior from the shadow years of feudal Japan, understood this long before the world learned the word burnout. He was not famous like the great generals. He was not praised in songs. But he lived by one rule that saved his spirit when others collapsed. Never walk a road that is not yours. While other warriors chased rank, applause, and approval, Takeshi trained in silence. He did not fight to be seen. He fought to be clear. And clarity kept his fire alive when others burned out. You are tired not because you do too much, but because too much of what you do does not belong to you. Chapter 2. The burden you were never meant to carry. Takeshi lived with almost nothing. One rope, one blade, one goal, one purpose. He believed every extra object became an extra weight on the mind. Every unnecessary promise became a chain around the spirit. While others collected status, he collected silence. While others filled their days with noise, he protected emptiness. You live in the opposite world. Your pockets are full. Your calendar is crowded. Your mind is overloaded. You carry conversations that ended years ago. You carry expectations that were never yours. You carry guilt, comparison, pressure, and regret like invisible armor that slowly suffocates you. Energy does not disappear suddenly. It fades under weight. And most of your weight is not physical. It is emotional clutter, mental noise, spiritual debt. Let go and strength returns. Not by doing more, but by carrying less. Chapter 3. The discipline that replaced motivation. Takeshi never waited to feel inspired. He trained when his body was heavy. He practiced when his heart felt empty. He sharpened his blade on days when doubt whispered that it was useless. He understood something modern people forget. Motivation is a visitor. Discipline is a resident. There were winters when his hands cracked from cold. Summers when sweat blinded his eyes. Yet he returned to the same place, the same movements, the same rhythm. Because when effort becomes rhythm, it stops draining you. It becomes who you are. You are exhausted because you negotiate with your promises. You wait for mood. You depend on emotion. But power grows when action becomes identity. When you no longer ask, "Do I feel like it?" you simply say, "This is what I do." And suddenly, what once drained you begins to strengthen you. Chapter 4. Freedom from the prison of outcomes. Takeshi fought many battles. Some he won, some he barely survived. But he never measured himself by victory, only by presence. When he entered a duel, he did not imagine applause. He did not fantasize about legacy. He stood only in the moment before him, breath steady, mind empty. One day, he defeated a warrior far more famous than himself. The crowd waited for celebration. Takeshi bowed once and left. No smile, no pride, only quiet completion, because attachment to outcome poisons peace. The moment you tie your worth to results, you give your power away. You are tired because your happiness is rented. It depends on numbers, approval, response, success. Every time you wait for permission to feel enough, you bleed energy. When you act for mastery, not recognition, effort becomes light, freedom returns. Chapter 5. Stillness. Hidden inside motion, between battles, Takeshi did not seek excitement. He sat beside rivers. He watched leaves fall. He carved small figures from wood that no one would ever see. To him, movement and stillness were not opposites. They were partners. Every strike was meditation. Every breath in combat was silence in action. You live in constant motion but never in stillness. You eat while scrolling. You walk while thinking. You rest while worrying. Your body stops, but your mind never does. And so you are always tired, even in sleep. Stillness is not laziness, it is fuel. Find the place where your body moves and your mind rests. That is where endless energy lives. Chapter 6. the alignment that creates endless strength. In his final years, Takeshi left the battlefield. He lived alone in a small mountain shelter. No followers, no audience, only reflection. There he wrote a simple line that would never become famous, but would save every soul who understood it. When your path is clear, your strength never fades. The world today sells stimulation as energy, coffee, noise, entertainment, distraction. But none of these cure the real exhaustion, because true fatigue is not physical. It is spiritual misalignment. When your actions, beliefs, and goals point in different directions, every step becomes heavy. But when they align, effort becomes effortless. Purpose becomes power. The fire you thought you lost. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not lazy. You are simply walking too many paths at once. You have given your attention to too many things that do not deserve it. And attention is life force. Takeshi never became legendary, but he never burned out. And that is a greater victory than fame. You do not need more rest. You need more truth. You do not need more comfort. You need more direction. Choose your path. Cut away what is useless. Build rhythm instead of waiting for motivation. Detach from results. Find stillness inside movement. Align your life. And one day you will realize the same truth Takeshi lived by. You were never tired. You were only walking away from yourself. Find your way back, and your fire will never fade again. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and comment.